Hello, this is Star Mike, and today I'm going to be talking about the concept of Star Wars Episode VIII. So basically right now, I'm going to be talking about my own crawl for it, and my own plot. This might be a little while, so be prepared for the long video. It's not going to be very long, but you know, you watch long videos all the time. And this is what's up on YouTube, on my video. So, you know the Star Wars scrolls? In my opinion, the 3 paragraphs represent one thing. All the paragraphs have a meaning, all 3 of them. So I in my opinion, paragraph 1 means the events of what happened a little while before the credits, before the ending. And paragraph 2, in my opinion, means the events of what just happened at the ending of any Star Wars episode. Sorry if I'm not speaking loud enough. I'll speak a little bit louder. So, and in my opinion, paragraph 3 means the events of what's going to happen in the next episode. In the episode that's running now. So, here's what I came up for episode 8. So, I'm calling it Star Wars Episode 7. Star Wars Episode 8. The Steps of the Jedi. Paragraph 1 in my crawl says, excuse me, I just worked. The First Order superweapon, Starkiller Base, has been destroyed by a hero who has been rescued. I'm referring to Poe Dameron. And, and a few other heroes who have defeated Kylo Ren. That's what I said for paragraph 1. Did you notice episode 7? That's exactly what happened a little while before the ending. Anyway, from paragraph 2, I didn't say that. It's just getting a little bit warm in here, so I'm just turning on my fan. Anyway, I said, for paragraph 2, I said, later, or a while after the destruction of Starkiller Base, the map to Luke Skywalker has been revealed, and Rey, the woman who has defeated Kylo Ren, has found Luke. That's exactly what happened at the ending. The map has been revealed, and Rey actually found Luke. That's exactly what happened at the ending. In paragraph 3, which talks about the event of what's going to happen in the movie just after the ending, is that I said, now Rey waits for the Jedi Master to take his old lightsaber, hoping to learn the steps of the Jedi. The steps of the Jedi, and become a Jedi Knight. You get it? I'm turning it off because I'm afraid that's talking over me. Anyway, paragraph 3. You get what I just said for paragraph 3? That's exactly what's going to happen. I just know it. Rey is actually waiting for the old Jedi Master to take his old lightsaber. And I'm sure she is actually hoping to learn the steps of the Jedi and become a Jedi Knight. Excuse me. I just don't like saying it in public. I should have held it in. Anyway, just forget about that. Anyway, that is my concept crawl for Star Wars Episode 8. I'm sure you guys will think it's good. My concept for it. So, with all that, I have came up with a little plot. It's a plot summary. So basically, it talks about, my summary says, After the events of Star Wars The Force Awakens, Rey has found Luke Skywalker and now is in Jedi training and is learning the Steps of the Jedi. Meanwhile, Kylo Ren is recovering from his injuries and is in training. And as he is recovering and is in training, he has hired a assassin. Basically, he says in my plot, he says that the assassin he is hiring is one of his Knights of Ren. Get it? Basically, it's a sub. One of the Knights of Ren is going to sub Kylo Ren and try to defeat Rey and Luke. Basically, it's like a teacher going on vacation and another teacher is subbing for that teacher. So, what else? Anyway, here is what else I said. I also said, anyway, sorry, I'm just having a hard time talking. Anyway, I also said that, Luke kills that Knight of Ren. So then, before Ren goes to fight Luke himself, he gets angry and slices through stuff. After he's done his training, he's just not ready to fight Luke yet, until he has managed to defeat the Knights of Ren. So he has sent his entire Knights of Ren group to fight Luke. Luke has defeated most of them with the help of Rey. Finn is in it too. Basically, Finn recovers from his injuries too and helps them. And Luke also teaches Finn the Steps of the Jedi too. That's two people being taught the Steps of the Jedi. That's the new Jedi Order. The newest Jedi Order is growing. Luke has already built a new Jedi Order, but Kylo Ren has destroyed it. So he went into isolation and disappeared. Because he thought he was responsible for it, but he wasn't. It was some defect. One of his apprentices defected, who was Ben Solo, Kylo Ren. So, the newest Jedi Order is building quick. The more students he teaches, the more it's going to rise. The population is growing. That means the new Jedi Order will be back. And he will teach it. So, but in episode 9, in my opinion, he won't be. Because what else I said is that after Luke destroys most of the Knights of Ren, Kylo Ren is powerful enough to defeat both Rey and Luke. So basically, a little while after the defeat of the Knights of Ren, Kylo Ren faces Luke himself and actually kills Luke. I know. I'm sure that would be your reaction to my plot summary. You can be like, you think that? Yeah, you'd probably say that. I actually do think so, that Ren would be strong enough to kill Luke in my plot prediction. So, it's basically, and then Rey and Finn face Ren and almost defeat him. Literally. This time, Ren wins. Ren wins the entire fight this time. Ren kills Luke, and this time, Ren gets his revenge. And defeats Rey and Finn. You get that? I think that's what's going to happen. He is like a Sith, and Sith always want their revenge on the Jedi. So, that's the dark part of my plot. My plot, I thought, was not going to be dark, but when Kylo gets his revenge, that's the dark part. You guys keep saying that there might be a darker plot in Episode 8. Now, I agree Episode 7 wasn't very dark, but I also agree Episode 8 could be darker. See that? You see in the Episode 8 trailer? See how Ireland looked? It looked really dark. That's actually a movie mistake. You notice that? On the Episode 7 ending, it didn't look very dark, but in the Episode 8 trailer, the music, the camera rolling after, or going after, or like running along the river, going after the island. It looked like a storm was approaching the island. It looked like, and the music sounded dark. Kind of sounded evil. It didn't really sound very evil, but you know, it sounded dark. So anyway, that's my Star Wars Episode 8 concept prediction, or it's my Star Wars Episode 8 plot prediction. Anyway. See you on another video of YouTube. Bye.